In Isaiah 40, the prophet says, who has given instruction to the Lord? Who taught him knowledge? Who taught him understanding? So the whole of the earth is like a drop from a bucket in the eyes of God. Paul made reference to the same passage in his letter to the Romans when he says, how deep are the depths of God? Who can penetrate his motives? Who can search his understanding? The ways of God are not our ways, and we are foolish when we question his ways with the little intelligence we have. This story about Jacob supplanting Esau, a prophecy that was made even before Rebekah conceived and the twins were born. Up till now, it's a wonder why the mother sided with Jacob and preferred him, and eventually we play this kind of trick. Even when the father could guess and say, look, this voice is Jacob's voice, but the body is that of Esau, eventually the trick still works on him, and he goes ahead and pours this blessing on Jacob. The whole story goes on and on and on, but it reveals the intrigues or the mysteries of God, that his choice is not ours. He walks in his own intriguing way. And the way in which he blessed Jacob and went on to make him the father of Israel, changed his name from Jacob eventually to Israel, is his name that the people are bearing up to this day. It's all fascinating. And yet, he stole this birthright. In the gospel passage, we see people coming again, John's disciples coming to question Jesus. They question the disciples, why? All this question of why does he do this? Why does he do that? It only reveals how foolish we are. The wise person submits to the will of God, knowing that God himself is the intelligence from which we are borrowing. He sees the end from the beginning. We only see the now. We can project, we can dream, we can have ambitions, we can have aspirations, but we don't know how it's going to end. The Lord sees the end from the beginning. Before this mass started, he already knew how it was going to end. Everything that happens, he sees the end from the beginning. So when he's making his choice, when he's taking a decision, he's taking it holistically, he puts everything together because he sees the end. Then he says, okay, this is the way to go. Humanity just sees within the limitations of what we see, then we say, no, this is not correct. This is the right way to go. And if you listen to the voice of the Lord always, when he tells you this is the way to go, no matter how foolish that way is showing to you is, in your own reasoning, that is the wisest way to go. So St. Paul says in his letter to the Corinthians that the foolishness of God is greater than human wisdom. If not, how could the cross, was supposed to be a symbol of shame, be the symbol of salvation? That's why the devil can never be compared to Jesus in his knowledge and his power. Only God is omniscient. Only him knows everything. Only him is omnipotent. And the wise person will just simply listen to him and submit to him and learn his way and follow his way, even when they seem foolish to the eyes of the world.